But it is important to note that it has been reported several times in the past that it is rebels who have used chemical weapons in Syria.
We're just going to break into that piece for the moment because Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov is in Uzbekistan. We believe he's making a statement on the assault by the US on Syria last night.
The UK Prime Minister at the time acknowledged that they fabricated evidence. They distorted truth and truth regarding how decisions were made to launch airstrikes came out. And I think we should do the same thing here. We should insist on establishing the truth. Once again, we have to say that Jabhat al-Nusra, which keeps changing its names, can be regarded by our Western counterparts as an organization which they are trying to save, preserve, even though the UN Security Council recognizes it as a terrorist organization. Even the Obama administration would launch airstrikes against the Islamic State and would not attack Jabhat al-Nusra and their positions. And like we said before, we have reasons to believe that the territory in the Idlib province that airstrikes were launched against was actually controlled by al-Nusra Front, and they kept their munitions there. And they had this factory for producing chemical ammunition, chemical weapons for their shells. Now, this is just, and the context with the OPCW inspectors to inspect the site and find out what is actually happening there. But without waiting for the outcome of this inspection, the United States launched this airstrike. So it seems they're trying to distract people's attention from Jabhat al-Nusra, which I guess they continue to regard as a reserve force, to talk about regime change. So what happened will only help those who try to disrupt the Geneva process, the Astana process, who want to fabricate a pretext for violent regime change instead of a political settlement. Naturally, it is very sad that this will provide an additional blow to Russia-US relations. Still, I hope that these provocations will not produce irrevocable results. Even though I see quotes in the media, some former functionaries of the Obama administration rejoice and they claim that now, after this airstrike, any kind of cooperation between Russia and the US will be totally impossible. So we will definitely draw conclusions for our future relations with Washington. As for your question about casualties among Russian servicemen, as far as we know, there have been no such casualties. Thank you.
That last statement, no casualties, according to the Foreign Ministry that they know of. That was Sergei Lavrov speaking, the Foreign Minister of Russia in Uzbekistan, where a meeting of CIS foreign officials are meeting up there.